We don't have Ty Schmidt here this evening because Ty has been dealing with a double ear infection.
It's terrible.
Okay, double ear infection. Jesus. His whole head seems to be just completely fucked by some sort of infection.
Yep.
So we don't have Ty Schmidt, which is a damn shame because these nights have been incredible for us watching him do the draft. Right. But we do have Mel Kuiper.
What?
Oh. Pat, appreciate it. I am boots on the ground here in Kansas City. You guys are sweating more than a hog's asshole there in Indianapolis. Very cool temperature here. You can see I'm at the draft atrium right now, Union Station, whatever the hell you want to call it. I will be moving around the kind of sights and sounds of Kansas City throughout the night, boots on the ground, giving you guys updates from arguably one of the most exciting nights in sports.
Okay, Mel, you look fantastic. You sound really good, too, for what you're battling with, we think.
Well, you know, I mean, nothing a little hair of the dog can't handle, you know. You take a couple shots, you know, you maybe smoke a little thing or two, a couple cigars, maybe some other extracurricular activities, and you fight through it. It's as simple as that. It's the NFL draft, you know. We're not fucking playing tiddlywinks tonight.
All right, we appreciate you, Mel. We're very thankful for you.
There's certain groups you really respect, great respect for what y'all do and how you do it, so what y'all say means something.
Okay, well, with that being said, Mel Kuiper has a question for you, and you are incredibly...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, great to see you again, Chris. Now, hey,
I didn't say him.
Well, you know, listen, you just said what you guys say means something. Does it sway your decision, or are you prepared? Listen, no matter what card you turn in tonight, no matter what pick it is, there's a good chance I'm going to criticize you, I'm going to tell you it's a shitty pick, and I'm going to give you 3 other guys you should have taken extend. So how does that make you feel? Does that sway your decision at all? And what are you thinking going into this pick tonight?
Pressure's on, Chris?
I don't give a shit what you say.
Okay. I like that.
Fair.
Mel, are you still over there in Kansas City? What was the reaction immediately upon Bryce Young being called as the first overall pick, Bell?
Yeah, absolutely. Still here in Kansas City. Everyone knew. I mean, we knew what was going to happen. Listen, everyone's talking about Bryce Young being the Steph Curry, you know, of the NFL. Well, you want to talk about his mental makeup and his IQ and his intangibles. How's this for a comp? He kind of reminds me of WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. He's very calculated, very amazing. You know, so I mean, when I look at Bryce Young, you know, we all talked about his height, you know, his weight. Is he going to play at 205? He's probably going to come down to more like a 185, you know, soaking wet. I like what Carolina's doing right now. You mentioned they surround a lot of talent in the quarterback room. You know, so I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. My ears are going out. My mic's going out. I got, you know, roadies walking all over my cords here. But, no, I like the Bryce Young pick. How can't you?
You're right. Hey, you're right. Take it easy. We got a long night.
I know. Jesus Christ, first pick. I mean, has Bill even walked up to the stage yet?
I don't think so. See, that's the thing. Roger Goodell has headed up to the stage. Okay. He is live. Mel, whenever you think about C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans, is this a match made in heaven or no?
Yeah, absolutely, Pat. You mentioned it. The guy doesn't take tests. He doesn't play school. He plays football. He's a football player, okay? He's got a nice, long, fluid throwing motion. I think Dan Orlovsky said that about 8 or 9 times. The ball explodes out of his hand. You know, you mentioned we saw him at his pro day. Howitzer for an arm, absolute cannon, putting that thing on an absolute rope to a couple guys. Had a couple bums catching for him at the combine, you know, so there are a couple drops here and there. Could have looked a lot better. But, I mean, come on, the guy's an Ohio State football player, okay? AJ knows, you know. You're not some bum if you're playing quarterback at Ohio State. Now, a lot of guys going to the NFL who have played quarterback at Ohio State have kind of been bums, save Craig Krenzel. But, I mean, why can't C.J. Stroud be the guy who turns it around in Houston?
You tell us, A.J.
Back to Anthony Richardson. Pat, this is an absolute home run for the Indianapolis Colts. If you want to play devil's advocate to what Darius was saying, you would say, listen, you know, his head coach, Billy Napier, is a hayseed who couldn't coach a dog to sit down. Now, that's what Napier would say. Okay? That's what naysayers would say. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a lot of people kind of around the Florida program, a lot of scouts, a lot of GMs, that's what they would say. Here's what I would say. We love cops. Here's a cop for you. This guy's like the love child of Rodney Peete and Warren Moon, okay?
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. 2 unbelievable athletes, 2 guys who played unbelievable quarterback in the NFL for a very long time. You mentioned it. The Colts don't need this guy to come in and beat Aaron McNair right away. They need him to kind of learn under the tutelage of Shade Steichen. And, you know, I mean, if the Colts go, at 7-10 next year, shit, they might hold a parade, you know, down the circle in Indianapolis. So, you know, why not, you know?
Get a banner.
Hey, he's giving an interview right now. He looks awesome.
Make those plays, man. I'm excited about this pick.
Hey, you look like a weatherman up there, bud.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to stay the hell out of where these plays.
Yeah, you do kind of.
R.I.P. Joe.
Miss you, Joe. How are you, Joe?
Mad Mel, anything to ask D-Butt up there in the House of Comps?
Yeah, D-Butt, love your comp. Listen, I don't know if it's just because he's a white guy, but I watch Witherspoon and I say, Jesus Christ, that's the second coming of Jason Sehorn. I don't know how you missed that one. They play damn near identical. Again, I get it. Witherspoon's black, Sehorn's white, but goddamn, they are two peas in a pod. Care to comment, D-Butt?
It's a good point.
Great point. They do play very similar. I think Witherspoon's a little more explosive, maybe a little twitchier. Not necessarily a lunch pill guy, but he can play with his hard hat.
Okay.
But great comp, man.
Yeah, we get it, Darius. Hey, you look incredible up there. Look at that suit D-Butt's
go.
got
I
on.
appreciate the setup. Shout out Tim, man. Tim held it
Clean.
down.
Yeah, Tim McAfee was steaming that green screen there earlier so we could get the film behind it. I'm thankful for that.
The bummer is that we probably should have had a heads up because I figured, since Jason Glazer lived in Arizona, that maybe he would have given us a call or something to, give us the pick early.
That is right. Can we call Jason Glazer just to see what Jason Glazer is up to? Is there any chance he answers this thing? Jason, are we calling him? Is he
busy?
Jason Glazer, you there?
Yeah, no, I had this a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
What do you expect? This is what I do. I try to tell everybody I had this guy. I knew it.
Okay, so Jason Glazer, and then he's out. I mean, Jason Glazer says he knew that was happening. Is that because what Kyler? Mad Mel, how come you didn't know?
Yeah.
Mad Mel, how come you didn't? Jason Glazer knew. Mad Mel didn't know his ass from a goddamn hole in the ground.
Listen, I knew. Okay, you can see I've changed locations. I'm fucking moving around. Okay, Glazer's fucking he's belly up at a goddamn bar, gazing at titties, doing whatever he does. I'm working. Okay,
Whoa.
I'm working here. I like AQ's comparison. Talking about the uber athleticism, Paris Johnson. Every year. We got one dancing bear in each class. I'm not talking about the dancing bear who helicopters his penis around single co-eds. I'm talking about an uber athletic offensive lineman who's big, anchors, got a big ass caboose who can sit there and protect a guy like Kyler Murray. And again, AQ, you mentioned DJ Humphries having small hands. Little plus side, small hands make your dick look bigger. So a lot of people love that. A lot of people love. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like, as soon as you heard him say that, Mad Mel, that was your first thought. Oh, actually an advantage for me, I've learned.
Yeah, absolutely. Great Mickey Mantle quote. They asked him about it. He said, I love women with small hands. They make my dick look bigger.
All right.
So.
Where are you right now? Where are you, Mad Mel? You're bouncing around Kansas City, obviously.
Yeah, so I had to move a little bit from the parade route. As you can see, I'm kind of in the same area that crackhead, was it Red Extreme or X Factor? I think it was X Factor. Yeah, X Factor. This was what he was, in that news interview, kind of like acting like he had broken ribs right after he got out of the hospital. He spun that sad yarn about him flying out of his windshield and saving his hamsters' lives or something.
It was a guinea pig, I think.
Guinea pig, hamster, who gives a shit? The guy was boozed up and, under the influence behind the wheel. But, no, I wanted to shoot her a booze or something or some chaw. So I came to a gas station near here and, it's kind of a shitty area, which I shouldn't be surprised. That guy was a scumbag, so it makes sense that he's hanging around in parts like this.
Man, Mel, why'd you leave the draft? Feels like all the action was back where you were. What are you?
Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, shit, we're 8 picks ahead of what's going on there. I said, fuck it, I got some time to kind of peruse around and find some cool locales around here. As soon as I fucking leave, all the fireworks go off. It's bullshit.
Mad Mel, your thoughts immediately upon this pick to the Raiders?
Yeah, I kind of love it. AQ mentioned it. He's got go-go gadget arms, long, explosive, incredibly explosive first step off the edge.
Long arm.
Yep, long arm, exactly. You said it. A lot of teams I've talked to have assumed because of that gigantic wingspan that he is an absolute behemoth below the waist. Now, I know that doesn't mean everything,
Jesus.
but, that does say something. A guy who has to, coil his hog around his leg, that's a guy you're going to go to war for.
All right, Ty, sounds like your mic's giving out there. It might have been your satellite getting in the way. Mad Mel, Jalen Carter, he was flying up boards for being great. Then some shit happened. He went back down. Now he's still in the top 10 at 9 to the Eagles. Perfect home for Jalen?
Absolutely. A lot of people have mentioned it. You look at him, the pro day, all the stuff off the field, a lot of people are going to say, hey, this guy's fat, he's lazy, he's sloppy. But if you take a deep dive into the tape, if you watch the tape, like I do, myself and many included, believe he is the best player in this draft. It's a home run pick for the Eagles as long as you can keep him away from the likes of Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, et cetera, et cetera.
What?
But if you can keep him away from that kind of stuff, he's got a couple of Georgia teammates who he will be comfortable with. This is an absolute home run for a team who damn near won the Super Bowl last year.
Mad Mel, I'm confused when I hear people talk about this guy. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's not a self-starter. He needs sometimes he doesn't take coaching, like hard coaching as well." Which he was in Georgia. They said they have Death Tuesdays or kill everybody.
Bloody Tuesday.
Yeah, they do all this, but then people tell me you turn on his film and the dude is wrecking shop and he's always playing hard. What's the deal with him? Is he a self-starter? What do we have to do? Do we have to babysit him?
I don't think so. Have you heard the audio of Kirby Smart motherfucking those guys before they played Valdosta State or whoever the hell it was? This guy can take tough coaching, okay? We're not playing with fucking babies here, okay? This is the men's league. He understands that. He's going to be paid like a pro. He's going to be expected to perform like a pro, okay? Philadelphia is the place where you want to go if you are a dog, okay? You've had Nick Sirianni on the show. This goddamn mic keeps breaking up. I don't know what the issue is. But Nick Sirianni is going to have this guy locked in, loaded, eating kibble, and ready to hunt quarterbacks come week 1 of the NFL season.
Skoronski's in Tennessee, Mad Mel. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I absolutely love this pick for Tennessee. They got so many guns.
Where are you? Where are you right now?
Well, I'm at the Power and Light building down here. As many of you know, a couple years ago, I had a little bit of an outburst when the Packers selected Jordan Love. They're going to be on the clock here soon, so I decided to saunter down here. This is the biggest pick the Green Bay Packers as a franchise will have in the last 20 years. If they fuck this up, I'm going to walk up to the top of the Power and Light building, and I'm going to dive headfirst off the top of it and turn it into a pile of pink mist down on the street. So, I don't know, Good Kuntz. The pressure's on, unless you want to come pick up my bones and my goopy, bloody body, then I suggest we do the right thing here, okay?
This really took a turn. I did not expect that. It's a beautiful building behind you.
Oh, it's an absolutely beautiful building, and I would hate for them to be picking bone fragments and teeth and all that other shit up out of the ground for the next, 3 to 4 days trying to piece together my broken up body. Well, that's what's going to happen. Back to Peter Skoronski.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Peter Skoronski, or as one of your colleagues likes to call it, Pete Skornowski, goes by both. Mean Polish cuss, okay? AQ mentioned he's got the short arms, but he anchors like a goddamn naval warship, okay? You can put him at tackle. You can put him at guard. He can probably play a little center if you need him to. Like I mentioned, Tennessee basically looked at everyone on their roster who people have heard of in the offseason. They said, get the fuck out of town, okay? We're grabbing new guys. We're getting a new stadium. We're kind of reshaping this entire roster. What a great way to bring in a new regime, the Rand Carthon regime, with a guy like Peter Skornowski. He is a mean cuss, and any guy that you would love to have on your offensive line.
Peter's grandfather won 5 NFL championships. We're just learning.
Damn.
Bob Skoronski.
Jesus.
Shout out to you, Mad Mel, for doing your research. We appreciate you. We will get back to you. Stay away from that building.
Yes.
Please stay away from that
Not
building.
going
Clock's
there.
ticking.
Nope, stay away, Mad Mel.
Come on, Mel.
It's all going to work out.
I'm going to start walking up the steps here in about 10 minutes.
No, Mad Mel, stay on the ground.
We'll see.
The Titans taking an offensive lineman. I don't think any of us expected that.
No.
Can we get Jay Glazer on the phone yet again and see if Jay Glazer is even there or what his thoughts were? There's no way Jay knew that the Tennessee Titans were going to get
I don't know.
an offensive lineman.
I think he thought that they were trading.
He knows a lot.
What do you think, AJ? You think he knew Jason Glazer?
Jason Glazer seems to know everything.
You think so? Do we have him on the
know.
phone? Is Jason Glazer there? Jason, did you know this was happening?
Yeah, no, this was a layup. Yeah, I had this one. Quite frankly, I don't know who didn't have this one.
What?
Okay, so
It was quick.
I do not know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a pick being in for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh,
Gonna
okay,
put
Mad
Ty
Mel.
Schmidt's Mad Mel Kuiper's brain in a pretzel. The Green Bay Packers select DN from Iowa, Lucas Van Ness. The streak of not taking a weapon in the first round continues for the Green Bay Packers. We thought there was going to be a chance that Aaron Rodgers would attend OTAs in the duration of the offseason for the Jets, and the Packers would take a weapon in the first round. And we would all say, why didn't you two just do this when you were together? And we'd all be vastly confused. Aaron doing OTAs, Van Ness going to the Green Bay Packers, Iowa DN. Let's go to Mad Mel Kuiper immediately, JJ, and see if he's on ground or walking up steps of a building. Mad Mel, this is good news, isn't this, for the Green Bay Packers?
You hit the nail on the head, Pat. My I don't know if it's the NyQuil, the DayQuil. My brain is an absolute fucking pretzel right now. Listen, I'm an Iowa guy, okay? I love Lucas Van Ness like he's my fucking firstborn. And I was going to ask JJ, hey, listen, I don't want to ask you just because you're two white guys with similar measurables, but the comp for Lucas Van Ness, if everything goes right, if he reaches his ceiling, is JJ Watt. Jesus Christ, their offense could fucking stink this year. Their defense stunk last year. They got Rashawn Gary. I don't fucking. He's an Iowa guy, so I will put my hand over my heart and fall on the sword, no question about it. But JJ, you tell me. I don't know. I doubt you've watched any fucking tape on the guy. But what do you think? Save me.
I can tell you this, Mad Mel. Every single year, if there is a white defensive lineman, we are compared on some way, shape, or form, and it definitely doesn't help that he's also from the Midwest. Iowa's basically Wisconsin. We're pretty much the same place. I'm sure it's identical. So you can pretty much book it. He's going to be me.
So allegedly, there's stats going around about this man. He's got dangles too, JJ.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, sticky mitts, allegedly, Lucas Van Ness. He could be a Watt brother.
If his golf game sucks, you could really have something there because he sounds a lot like me.
All we got to do is get Connor up here, play a little defensive end.
This one's for you, JJ.
Here's what he's doing right now a lot of times. He comes like this, and he opens, and it closes off the pocket. But the talent is there. The upside is huge for this guy. A lot of people like him. Had him as their top tackle in some boards. But here we go. We're going to set. We got to get width. We got to stay wide. Keep pressing out. And then we keep Connor wide. And that's what you're going to get from Project Jones for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Congrats to the Steelers getting a tackle. Also, JJ, you said a nice pick out of Connor right there.
Come on.
I was going to say, can we get Connor on the draft board? Mad Mel's got to have him up there.
Mad Mel, what do you think about Boston Connor with the A.J. Hawk practice jersey over the official pads?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely explosive. The thing that really takes it over the top, Jesus fucking Christ. The thing that really takes it over the top, if he wears that Verizon visor underneath his helmet.
Son of a bitch, Mad Mel. Get it together.
Walk to the top.
Don't go to the building. Oh, jeez.
Can we figure this out, please, for fuck's sake? We got these PAs fucking playing grab-asser out here. Jesus Christ.
All right. Hey, JJ, we appreciate the hell out of you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Red Panda is in the Thunderdome.
Oh, my God.
Let's go. Hi, Red Panda. Thank you so much.
I'm hyperventilating, Pat. I think I'm going to have a fucking heart attack.
Mad Mel, could you tell me about the scouting report on Red Panda?
Absolutely explosive. You will never see someone with this kind of stability and balance in all your life. Been an absolute game changer for the last 30-plus years. Brings her A game every single time she comes on the court or multi-purpose field.
And too simple.
And look at her go.
Completion to Red Panda.
For Jack Campbell, Iowa linebacker, it's our one and only A.J. Hawk.
Mad Mel Kuiper, do you see a lot of the similar things with Jack Campbell and this blockhead from Ohio?
Absolutely, with the exception, Jack Campbell's 6'5". He is a big son of a bitch. He's absolutely huge. Listen, I've been telling people as long as they'd listen to me, this guy is an absolute junkyard dog. Eats nails and concrete for breakfast and dinner. No two ways about it. Dan Campbell probably just came in his pants when he put that card up because he knows this is the cornerstone linebacker of your franchise, a la, someone Chris Spielman, who he was, making a lot of picks for the Lions. This is an absolute home run. A lot of people had Jack Campbell as like the 50 to the 60th ranked player, so a lot of people are saying maybe a little bit of a reach.
No.
But we're looking at a first ballot Hall of Fame talent. He absolutely blew it out of the park at the Combine. This guy is an absolute fucking dog out of the University of Iowa. I love this pick. Kind of makes me want to root for the Lions a little bit next year.
Hell yeah. Really? Is that right?
I fucking love Jack Campbell. I love Jack Campbell so fucking much.
Yes.
This is all. I'm so jacked up that he got fucking drafted in the first round. I could give two shits what the Packers did if they're going to trade back up. Oh my God! I tell you what, I'm going to go home tonight and smack the ever-loving piss out of my salami over this. This is fucking awesome, baby. Go Hawks! Go Jack Campbell! Good on Dan Campbell.
Where are you right now?
I'm in front of the Kansas City Fountains. There is a different name for it, but I'll be honest. After that Packers pick, again, another Iowa guy, I did love the pick, but I also kind of hated the pick. So I've kind of just been wandering aimlessly. Fed a couple pigeons down here, threw a couple pennies into this thing. Who knows? Maybe we'll turn the luck around. Packers will, package those 2 picks that they have in the second round, move back up into the first round. Maybe I've been fucking walking around, really haven't seen much of the draft lately. Has Jackson Smith and Jigba been drafted? What the fuck's going on?
He is not. That's actually a good point, and that's a good transition. We appreciate you for that, Mad Mel. Mad Mel, what do you think about Kalijah?
Junkyard dog. Sorry, I'm having some fucking, transmission issues or some shit. I don't know. He's an absolute junkyard dog, but I want to go back. I agree with what you said, Pat. Very classless by AQ Shipley. Absolutely taking a shit all over this guy's, best night of his life. It pisses me off, quite frankly. I'd never do something like that. All these guys deserve all the limelight, all the shine they get tonight.
You said you were going to jump off a building if a guy. That's what you said.
Hey, those are my personal interests, okay? I'm not saying anything one way or another about the guy. Again, I go back to Lucas Van Ness. He's an unbelievable talent, unbelievable player. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to swan dive off the 86th story of a building. You go back to Kalijah Cansey, whatever the fuck his name is. He's an absolute star. He really is a star of the making. But again, I'm having a little bit of a tough time getting over just the absolute torch job that AQ did on this guy.
Wow.
It makes me not even want to be colleagues with him, to be quite frank.
No, hey, whoa, Mad Mel, we need you both around, okay? You both add something to it. You don't need to be so like, hey, I'm the only negative asshole around here. You know what I mean? There's multiple of you guys. And AQ, to your point, that was classless.
Yeah, you buried
classless.
It was fucking terrible, AQ.
Thank you, Tone.
Javon Hargraves, that's a bad comparison.
Well, no,
it wasn't that.
Pittsburgh guy, though, we figured.
Let's Aaron Donald had more tackles than this guy in 1 year than he did in 7. But yeah, I mean, you had to say that. You said it. You said it. I just learned that stat. I didn't know that stat existed.
I thought he had the exact same.
We don't even know if that's a correct stat, to be honest.
Mad Mel, I didn't even know that. You potentially. What are your thoughts on Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Well, I absolutely love this pick for the Seattle Seahawks. All of a sudden, they have one of the most feared offenses in the NFC West. I mean, who would have thought that last year? You do have to question, does this guy love ball?
Whoa!
Yeah. Well, listen. I'm just saying, a little bit of Zion in him,
No!
Hey, tweak my hamstring. I'm gonna be out the next 8 months.
That ain't right.
Don't love that, but I
Mad
do love D-But's comps. On the high end, we're looking at Justin Jefferson, maybe Devonta Smith. I think a more realistic comp. If this guy ends up being Lavernius Coles 2.0, you're gonna be very happy.
Okay.
Hey, Lavernius Coles was an all-pro player, okay? Went to the Pro Bowl several times,
Beast.
okay? Was consistently like an 86 to an 89 in Madden for about a 10-year span. This guy's absolutely unbelievable. That would be huge.
Speed Demon.
Speed Demon is right, D-Butt.
Thank you for that, D-Butt. Let's go to Mad Mel Kuiper, his thoughts on Bates going to the New York Football Giants. Mad Mel, how do we feel about it?
Absolutely love this pick. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure, D-Butt mentioned it. Absolute dog. I believe Deonte Banks is either cousins or, distant relatives with double L-O-Y-D, Lloyd Banks of G-Unit. So I absolutely love this pick. He's going to fit in New York.
G-Unit.
Wink Martindale. G-Unit. What? My buddy. Wherever I go, he goes, my buddy. I mean, you get it, So in New York, Bright Lights, Big Apple, Wake Martindale, Brian Dable. I absolutely love this pick for the New York Football Giants.
Pac-Man, I assume you're on a pretty similar thought process as Ty Schmidt with this. Or sorry, Mad Mel Kuiper with this pick.
I'm definitely with Mad Mel Kuiper.
Hey Q, put a bull rush on this guy. See if he can block you.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's Pac-Man and AQ. Gentlemen, tie good tight knot.
Michael's a great guy.
Break it down.
Are we sure?
But I would love to see these guys double choke slam him through that table.
Put a second knot on top of that. I cannot go up. I cannot go down.
No.
I cannot go forward. I cannot go back.
Seems
like Houdini said, trap.
Hold that thing.
Gentlemen, do not let go.
You're representing the show, boys.
Watch him.
He's squirrely.
Okay.
Careful, he's slippery,
Don't.
This is Bill's artificial suspension.
Yeah, he's slippy.
What?
Holy
This
guy's
What the hell?
fucking Houdini.
What just happened? Did you guys?
Hey, Q and Pack, what the
Thank you very much.
You guys are an embarrassment.
Boy,
That fucking rope's gimmicked.
what is it? Is it?
Now,
You guys just let Bon Jovi get out of the room.
Come on, Tim, bring a real
Yeah,
one.
seriously.
That was remarkable.
Hold on, Bill. My time is over, but I just want to say something special. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you.
But folks,
Thanks for letting me.
the worst straitjacket any one of us here will ever face is the straitjacket of negative thinking.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That guy needs that.
Hell yeah.
Talk to that guy.
I love
If
that.
you find yourself in the grip of that straitjacket and you want out, you put your mind to it, you believe in yourself,
There we
and
go.
I guarantee it, you will always escape.
Hell yeah, brother.
Gentlemen, thank you for having me.
Hell
You
yeah.
did good. May God bless you all.
God bless you,
bless
Michael
you.
Griffin.
God bless you, Michael.
God bless you, Michael Griffin.
God bless you, Michael.
Hell yeah, Michael Griffin.
Love
Hell
you.
yeah.
Love you, Michael Bolton.
Okay, we will. Hey, you did great there.
Let's go, Mike.
Hey, he was talking to you when he was talking about the fucking negativity.
Hey, listen.
Mad Mel.
I was gonna say that was worth the price of admission. I feel like I just heard fucking Gary Vee or Ed Milet give me a motivational speech. I'm ready to run down this fucking hill all the way to the draft atrium and steal the next pick and present it to the commissioner.
Okay, Michael Griffin, American Escape Hero.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
That's how you describe it.
What's your problem, AJ?
Self-proclaimed hero.
Jesus Christ, AJ.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
American
Thank
hero.
you, Michael.
He's amazing.
Why?
I've never
What's
seen
your
that.
problem?
I can't do that. I just love it. It's like you give yourself a nickname.
Big pop. You had a big pop out of the American Escape Hero.
I love magic.
Cam Robinson, left tackle, stud, absolute stud. They're saying major suspension for performance-enhancing drugs.
What was he
Like in a-
taking?
like
Taking Adderall in
a year?
Vegas?
Yeah, taking a couple things.
He was
I
on
don't know. I don't know what he was taking, but they said it just came out yesterday, and they said they were going to have to probably take an O-line because Walker Little, I think, is going to move in for him. I think, and then they lost another guy in free agency, so they need a tackle.
Yeah, to the Chiefs.
What is he do? Was he taking a creatine that had a little something in it, a little dope in there?
He was taking steroids and I believe some sort of animal tranquilizer.
Jeez. So they're going to catch you doing that.
Deer antler spray.
Is that the steroid he was taking?
Where'd you hear that, Bruce?
Tranquilizer?
That makes sense.
I think I read it on Twitter.
The league doesn't put that out. Obviously,
Okay.
Could be
The league
real.
won't
What was that, Mad Mel? You don't believe the report?
Yeah, real reliable fucking animal tranquilizer. I mean, yeah, you know, if you're saying the guy's juiced up to his eyeballs, you know, that I'll take. He's a left tackle in the NFL. Animal tranquilizer?
Bruce decided he had to jump in tonight for that one comment.
Yep.
Beaver
respect
tranquilizer. Beaver tranquilizer.
How do you say allegedly?
This guy's enormous.
Dodgeball. It's a dodgeball reference, I believe, right, Bruce?
We're a couple picks late on this, I do believe. But I think, hey, we haven't called him since very early.
Yeah.
Can we get a hold of Jason Glazer over there in Kansas City? He just texted us, I think. Jay, you there?
Yeah, of course I knew this. I mean, what are we talking about? Yes, I had this, okay? I am the king of this shit. I know you guys have someone back in your studio who thinks he's the king of this shit. Foxy, can you please connect me to that fucking scumbag, Mad Mel Kuiper, please?
Calling shots. I mean, Jesus, Jay, there he is, Mad Mel.
Hey, fuck off, pal. Mozzie Smith, no one fucking had that. No one's heard of that guy going to the Cowboys. You're a sack of shit, Glazer.
Take a fucking lap, Mel. You suck. You're boots on the ground in Kansas City, and you don't know shit from apple butter. You fucking suck, pal.
Oh,
Another
piss
year,
off.
You lose. I win.
Piss
I'm
off.
the king. You're a fucking court jester. You suck, and you know it.
Hey, ease up on the fucking gator tails, pal. Fuck
I'm outta
you.
here.
You're a piece of shit, Glazer. Get moving.
Jeez, Mad Mel kind of dunked on you a little bit there.
Yeah.
Jason Glazer kind of went from the rafters on you. Yeah, I think he's gone. AJ, did you expect that? Holy shit, I thought you two would have buried the
Oh, you
hat.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
What happened?
Jesus Christ, some asshole in a Toyota came by and just fucking splashed me. $6,000 suit, and I smell like a fucking wet dog now.
Oh,
Jason Glazer dunks on you. And then
Fucking hair's all wet. God damn it.
what the hell just happened?
He's soaked. He's soaked.
Can we get a replay?
Yeah, please get a replay.
Oh, no.
Did you really get him?
No, what happened?
Yeah, I did, with like a fucking big tidal wave all over my fucking shoes and my...
What? What?
Right into my goddamn ear, too, that I've been told, I guess, I've been fucking showering with cotton balls in my ears, okay? Because they can't get fucking wet.
Oh, no.
Was that Michael?
Phil.
What a fucking night. Jesus Christ.
Now, we did see the water.
What was it?
Jeez Louise. Oh, God.
Where'd it come from?
Good fucking question, AJ. Some asshole. I don't know.
All right. Hey, we hope you're okay. Sorry about the series of events there. You're drunk.
Fucking Christ.
You did great, Mad Mel.
Yep. Man.
Hell of a performance. There was water once we saw the replay. Hit him in the face.
Yeah, and then dribbled down into his ear. I mean, good
That's not
Lord.
good for Mad Mel. Hey, hold on. Mad Mel Kuiper has a question for you. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. Mad Mel, boots on the ground in Kansas City, Mr. Bean. Go ahead, Mad Mel.
Yeah, I'm going to try to work through this as best I can. My ear pack is fucked from, getting hit by that Toyota or whatever came by. Brandon, listen, outside of getting the guy who you wanted, big, physical, explosive tight end, how good does it feel sticking it up Dallas's ass and, kind of having the alpha move of the night so far?
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just we love this kid and just we're excited to get him. And again, we felt strongly if we didn't move up that he wasn't going to be a Buffalo Bill.
We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Bean.
Yeah,
Brandon!
Woo! I just saw that ties in. Hey, Mad Mel, you in a new place over there with Brandon Bean? Where are you over there, pal?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a rough night. Like I said, my ears are so fucked because this thing is just going crazy from how much water I've kind of taken on. It's been a rough night for me, to be honest. So I wound up at one of my favorite spots in the entire country. This is Bazookas. Bazookas over here. Sorry. I believe this is the best titty bar in the Midwest, if not the entire United States.
3 stories.
Okay. 3 stories. That's exactly right, AJ. Great drink deals. I'll tell you what. I smell like hammered asshole, so I don't even know if they're going to let me in right now. But if you're ever in the greater Kansas City area, drop whatever you're doing. Okay, whatever you're doing. I don't care what it is. Got dinner plans. Whatever you're doing. Come to Bazookas for at least a couple hours, okay? Especially on the weekends. It is absolutely unbelievable. I cannot wait to get in there.
We're talking cannons, people.
Whoa.
There's a reason they call it Bazookas, okay?
All right, Mad Mel. Sorry that your night has led you there. Anytime you end up there, you're wishing and hoping for something different.
It's tough.
And we hope you'll get it figured out over there, Mad Mel. Well, what does Nick Sirianni's dad say, Tone? Tone, what does Nick Sirianni's dad say that Howie Roseman learned?
You gotta get to the fucking quarterback.
Nah, in the trenches. You win the game in the trenches.
O-line, D-line, Howie. O-line, D-line.
That's what he said, Mad Mel. I thought you snuck into Bazookas, pal.
Nope, still out here. O-line, D-line. And, you talked about it. You get a physical, explosive, athletic freak. This guy could be engineering our return trip to the moon, but instead he's fucking playing for the Super Bowl runner-up Philadelphia Eagles. What a night. What a pick.
Mad Mel, we already had the technology to get to the moon, right? Why would we have to re-engineer that? Don't we already have that?
I certainly believe that, okay? I certainly believe that. But a lot of these assholes on the internet, want to go up and say something to John Glenn, make him fucking swing on him. Maybe they think Stanley Kubrick, filmed it on a fucking Paramount lot in L.A. in the 1960s. It's bullshit. We went to the moon. Nolan Smith has the smarts and the brains to get us back there one more time. Okay. We are still the space race champions.
Okay, I'm sure we are.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure we are. I'm certain of it. Mad Mel, how do you feel about how you did over there, your counterpart, Standard Mel?
Yeah, I beat his ass. Absolutely crushed it tonight. I think I was maybe the only guy in the world who had fucking Jack Campbell going in the first round. So I feel pretty good about that. I'll be honest. Little disappointed Michael Mayer didn't go in the first round. Put a lot of effort, timing, and marbles into that basket. That didn't happen, so that's kind of a wash. Outside of that, I just went into Bazookas, and it's the fucking D team in there. So it's just
everybody's at the draft, Mad Mel.
I guess not having a great night. I might just fucking walk home. I don't know.
Do that. Stay away from any buildings, though.
D team or the double D team?
If it was the double D team, I would be belly up in Bazookas right now. Trust me, okay?
Mad Mel needs it, especially with everything he had going on. And to your point, we requested that a coach, a famous one, maybe give us their thoughts on a tight end that could have been drafted. This tight end wasn't drafted.
Damn.
But the sentiment still remains for whoever ends up drafting. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Lou Holtz.
Listen, Michael Mayer is an excellent pick. Okay, when you look at this guy, the first thing I think of is, boy, would I love to coach this son of a bitch at Notre Dame. He's a mixture of Anthony Fasano, who's an all-time great Notre Dame tight end, and Jeff Samardzija, who quite possibly is the best receiver who has ever played at Notre Dame.
True.
Now listen, not only are you getting the complete package on the football field, but let's talk marketing. Look at this guy. He looks like Steve Rogers, Captain America, maybe even a young Joe Biden. Now listen, everybody knows my personal feelings on Joe Biden. I can't fucking stand the guy. It's not that hard to find. That notwithstanding, Michael Mayer, however the hell you pronounce it, he's going to be a cornerstone player for this franchise moving forward. There is no doubt in my mind about it. He's got honor, he's got integrity, he's got ball skills, he's great after the catch, and not to mention, he looks like Captain America. Imagine him on the front page of your program. Those things are going to sell like hotcakes.
Thank you, Coach.
Wow.
It is documented. He has one particular favorite side in the political party, and that is
not that other side.
That is well documented. And I think right now is a perfect time to say, hey, great work today.
Good work.
Oh, Mad Mel.
Way to go, Mad Mel.
Hey, oh, Mad Mel.
Never die.
How about it?
Wait, you're not in Kansas City.
What the hell?
Oh.
You've been in
He
there?
stayed in that room the whole time. I didn't know where he was.
Yeah, so Mad Mel, what a performance out of you, pal.
Appreciate it. Fun night.
Hey, you battled too. Double ear infection. We didn't think he was going to make it.
No, I really didn't.
Great job.
It was a
I never
countdown.
doubted.
I mean, it's kind of pathetic, but we were saying, like, this was my flu game, no question. I felt like absolute shit all day. I can't hear anything out of my right ear, but it's the draft. You got to fucking bring the juice.
Do you think there was a chance that's why the misery was at an all-time high?
Maybe.
I mean, you were mad about everything. Though.
Everything.
I mean,
Yeah,
that magician ate 40 needles.
Yeah, even the Iowa guy.
Well, that fucking kept me going. The Jack Campbell pick seriously kept me. I'm dead serious. I'm buying a Jack Campbell jersey tonight, no questions asked. You know what really pissed me off is I got a couple medicine balls from a coffee place, and I was thinking, hey, hot tea all night's gonna be great. They were fucking ice cold by the time I took both sips of them, so that was kind of a wash. So I was basically just drinking what tasted like fucking sewage water. I would have much rather had like a Gatorade or a booze cocktail. But
No, but the nutrients in there will be good for tomorrow.
yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
They'll be good for tomorrow. I assume we're not going to see you tomorrow.
No, I'll
no
be in
chance.
tomorrow. Have to.
Now, I understand you have to, but also, I feel like you're potentially going to feel like very much shit tomorrow.
Crush it tonight.
You
too.
can't just house that much NyQuil, DayQuil.
No, and wake up normal.
And just feel good.
That's what you got to do to get to the
I
game.
am at the limit for number of DayQuils you can take in one day. So
Hell of a day, Mad Mel.
Attaboy, Mel.